I know they drive on the left-hand side of the road here, which can be a little
In India, we also
confusing
do the
or
same.
off-putting for travelers when they come
For
here.
us, it's not
but
a
the thing
problem.
is, public transport is really kind of expensive.
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to watch the don'ts of visiting England. So recently we saw a video of 10 shocks of visiting England, and we saw like there was some really shocking things like how bread and beans, and many people in the comments were like they love bread and beans. So I thought why not? I am planning to like visit like England sometime in recent months or next year by so I will surely try that bread and beans, because like I love bread, I love beans, but not together.
Yeah.
So what it will be like, and the don'ts of visiting England, I think so this is also important because like culture, it is very different and we need to respect the England culture, like how the people live. So let's see what is there in this
video.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we are back in England for the things you don't want to do when you come to England. Now, the first don't I have for you is don't worry if you don't understand the English. You may have spoken English, or you thought you spoke English since birth. You may think you're a native speaker, but don't be surprised if sometimes you might not understand people here in England, because they do have various accents, but also some of the colloquialisms and sayings and phrases they do use here sometimes can throw you off thinking, oh wait, is he trying to be mean to me, or is that a joke? I'm not sure. You know, and the humor here can be very different, so don't worry if you don't understand the English. The second don't be scared of the food. Now, don't expect to have a culinary masterpiece every day here, but don't be scared to try the food. I know a lot of people talk about England and it's kind of like, oh, there's cool sights in the countryside, but the food, oh my God. Look, I've been coming to England for about 20 years now, and I actually have seen the food getting better. There's tons of international food. There's tons of different restaurants throughout the country. But the thing is, the traditional English food can be pretty fun. If you go to a pub and you have, you know, your steak and kidney pie or your shepherd's pie, or you go for a Sunday roast. I mean, it's Sunday tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited to hit the pub to have a Sunday roast with Yorkshire pudding. You'll be surprised that you might actually like the food here. So don't be scared about the food, okay? It can work out just fine. Now, the third don't I have for you is don't just stay in hotels. One of the quintessential parts of coming to England and driving around England and going through England is to stay in the B&Bs, the bed and breakfasts, because they have a whole network of B&Bs throughout the countries, in big cities, in small towns and villages out in the countryside. And it really is a quintessential part of visiting England, because what's cool is you're staying with a family and they're going to talk to you, they're going to give you the tourist information, they're going to give you the stories, the history. You're in their home and you see, wow, so this is how English people live, this is how things are, and it gives you this cool idea. And that's one thing I really want to say is, look, you're not staying at Ibis all the time, okay? Go stay in a B&B so you can really get a feel of the place. And one of the really best parts, you're going to some of these smaller towns and stuff like that, stay in the B&Bs. Sometimes your only option, but it's definitely the best option when you're here. And also, to tie it in with the second thing about the food, usually you get a full English breakfast with it, you know, with the black sausage, and the bangers, the normal sausage, and the beans, and the toast, and the eggs, and the fried tomatoes, and mushrooms, and all those things. And it just feels like a really special experience. Now, the fourth don't we have is don't be scared to drive. I know they drive on the left-hand side of the road here, which can be a little confusing or off-putting for travelers when they come here.
For us, it's not a problem.
The thing is, public transport is really kind of expensive here. Taking the train throughout the country, oh my God, it is expensive. So you're going to want to rent a car, because you can get to all these little tiny villages and see the stately homes and you know that Downton Abbey stuff you want to see. You can go and see those things with your own car. So don't be afraid to rent a car here. However, I will warn you, when you first driving down the other side of the road, it is a bit, you know, off-putting. You're like, oh my, am I going the right way? And then when you hit your first roundabout, good luck, my friends. Good luck. But don't be scared to drive, because you want to drive throughout this country. And if you are going to be driving, I do recommend getting the GPS for you, because when you're driving the other side of the road, you're going to be so concentrated on that sometimes you'll miss the turnoffs and stuff. And with all the roundabouts and everything, GPS, just a lot easier to deal with. I'll just tell you that one right now. Another thing that kind of deals with that other side of the road driving is don't forget to look right when you cross the street. Look, they're driving on the left side of the road, so the cars come from the right,
we look
not
on
the
left.
And I can't tell you, I've been in York, I've been here in London, I've been in Cambridge, Brighton, throughout most of the districts around this country, and tourists from everywhere in Europe and everywhere around in the US, they come walking in and they look left. and the car is coming this way, and it's like beep beep, oh my god, and you have that almost death-inducing moment. So don't forget to look right when you cross the street. Remember, it's right, left, because the cars are
For
coming
Indians,
from
it's
that
not a
way,
big
'cause they drive
problem.
on the left hand here, left hand side. So please don't get killed. Okay, so don't forget to look right. Now the sixth don't we have for you is don't think that London is England. London is a great city. It's an international city, but it's not all what England is. It's like saying, I went to New York, so I saw America. No, it's not like that. Or I went to Berlin and I saw true Germany. No, Berlin, New York, London, they're very cosmopolitan cities with people from all over.
Many
it's just such a
different
cool
places.
melting pot that London isn't just England. There's so much more to see out there. So definitely get out and explore the countryside, because I'm serious. You go to York, you'll fall in love. You'll go to the beach by Brighton, you'll see the cliffs of Dover, or go to go to Cheshire and all the kinds of cool places. You're gonna have a great time. But realize that, look, England is not just London. Get out and explore this country. And kind of also going with that, remember, England is not Britain. They're two different kind of things. Britain makes up, Scotland, Wales, England all together. So if you see people that are English, they're different than British overall. A Scotsman will be upset if you call them an Englishman, but will be probably okay if you say they're British. All right? So just know that one. Don't mess up the British English with people around here, okay? Now, the seventh thing I want to say, don't forget your P's and Q's, i.e. don't forget your politeness and knowing how to stand in the queue here. Because people in England are extremely polite, sometimes to a fault. I feel like I've said sorry enough, but I feel like I need to say sorry more. And you'll get sorries if someone bumps into you and stuff. They'll say sorry, excuse me. You need to do the same thing. So when you come here, make sure you do bring your manners. That's why we all wish, I wish my boys could grow up to be an English gentleman. Now, not everywhere are they English gentlemen. I mean, go to a pub late at night with beers going around, you'll be like, what? There's no English gentleman here. Yeah, there is that. But in general, manners are a very important thing here, so make sure you don't forget your manners. But also, don't queue jump, i.e. don't butt in line. They do not like that here. They are very much, we have our line, you stay in your line, you do not mess with the line. So get to the end of the line. So just know that one, because that's one thing I see that I get most of the tourists where people get upset is the line butting and stuff. Because Germany, it's like a mad rush for a door or something like that. Here we'll wait in line, it'll be fine. Let the people come out of the tube. We'll go into the tube. Let people get out of the train. Let people get in the train. So you do have that. So don't forget your manners, okay? Your P's and Q's. Don't forget those. And the eighth thing you don't want to forget when you come here is a raincoat. Now I've been here and I've been very lucky. This is my fourth day here, and there's still no rain. So yes, it does happen that it doesn't rain here. It's not like it rains every day in England, okay? But I will say, if you are going to come here, even in the summer, bring a light waterproof jacket. But more importantly, bring waterproof shoes, because that's where you're really going to get wet. Because you can buy an umbrella for like £5, £10, no problem. So, but just don't forget that waterproof jacket, because you will eventually need it, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I've been very lucky this time, but I've been coming here for 20 years, and this is probably the second time I've actually had like nice weather the whole time. So it's awesome when you have it, but it doesn't always happen. And the ninth don't I have for you is don't forget to go to the pub. This is definitely a pub culture place. Go and have your pint, enjoy the talking, the people,
watch football matches,
and you will enjoy it. So
these don'ts were very, very important to understand, like how we have to make sure that, okay, like the P's and Q's, and also like the punctuality, and also these things are very, very important in England. England is all about being mannerisms, or like being mannered and properly, like, because like we also know, like when we used to see, like even the drama that we see, that English drama, it ain't half hot, mom. Like how well they are all dressed, even in 1940s and everything. And like I think so that has come from UK only into Indians.
Yeah, but their don'ts were not that much difficult. I mean, I found England to be very beautiful and quiet. It just have some rules, and that are very minor. I mean, that are not that much complicated.
Actually, and the thing is, like driving on the left is similar for us, because we do the same in India. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
subscribe.
Bye.